Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Build video here. So let's get on to what we are building today, which is a little Bionicle set. This is actually one of the McDonald's Matoran, or that's what the community likes to call them. But it's the Matoran characters, so super exciting for me because I love the Matoran. Especially if you played the Montanui online game, where you meet a bunch of them and they're all like have these unique personalities and stuff like that. Oh, just amazing. Go play that game if you have not done that yet. It is amazing. It's like a free-to-play game at this point, or it is free-to-play. Yeah, I played it through like the Biomedia project, so I guess I'll go find a link for that and put it down below. So make sure to go check it out. I played it. It's amazing. I love it. But I picked up one of the characters, so I'm super excited about this. These originally came in like little McDonald's like Happy Meal type things, which is kind of crazy to think about this because it's just like a full-on Lego set, and it just came in a McDonald's thing, which is crazy. At least in the United States it did. I don't know about the rest of the world. I've heard Europe didn't get this type of stuff, which is kind of sad to hear. Especially because of how important these characters were to the lore. So, kind of sad for them. Overall, the packaging is not that fancy. Of course, you can't really expect much, because it's supposed to be like a free item with some food, so can't complain really. But we got Huki here, which is the star kolhii player, which super excited about. I don't know, really love this character, and especially the whole like little romance thing they had with the one with him and the other character. I won't get too far into it because I really don't want to spoil too much, but really love this character, like one of the really cool characters in the series. So let's start opening this all up and get to building the thing, or building the Matoran. I know a lot of people like calling them the Tohunga from this era, but that's just because of how the era of it. They are called the Matoran because of the name change for that was because of a whole little issue with the naming rights, or not naming, trying to figure out the proper terminology for it. Cultural appropriation and stuff like that, or something like. Not that great at trying to explain this, but they had issues with the original name, the Tohunga, because in the original language that it's based off of, it means a different term. Lego tried making it their own type of thing. It's a whole legal issue type thing. I'm not that great at explaining it. There's many videos out there, but I'm going to be calling them Matoran. That's just what I prefer and what I've been used to at this point. It's also a good way to keep up with the people and be nice about all that fun. But let's look at the instruction manual here, which bit bended up sadly, but we can flatten it out a bit. But yeah, here we're gonna open it up. See all this wonderful art. Man, this is gonna be great. So, ooh, there we go. So we got our nice little model there, which looks really cool. Love the Toa character. It's Pohatu and the Tohunga Huki. Like I said before, they do not call them the Tohunga anymore. They are called the Matoran. That's just because of how like little legal issues that came up over time with the naming convention they went with a lot of these Bionicle. So I'm gonna keep calling them Matoran though in this video. I am sorry to people who prefer the other name, but for me, they're more known as Matoran than they are the Tohunga, which that's just throughout like all the lore, because it got changed pretty quickly. Like even the first Game Boy Advance game, like they don't call it was really originally supposed to be the name like Quest for the Tohunga or something like that, but then it got changed like it was supposed to be Tohunga Adventure or something. I don't know. I'm very new to this stuff still, so I'm very sorry about this. But yeah, we got our little characters there. It shows a little combination model you can do if you get all the characters, which I do not sadly have yet, but still pretty cool to look at. And then it has a little diagram right there. The Tohunga live in 6 villages scattered around the island of Motunui. They help the mighty Toa on their fearful quest to find the masks of power and free the island from the evil Makuta, which is very much the very simple plot diagram of the original Bionicle 2001 arc. Though they kind of do help out overall in just in general for the story. Still pretty cool to see all the little art things though. Love all this old Bionicle art. Those like 3D models and everything that renders. Just, I love that. Like you see like all this stuff. Like man, I want to get some of that for like backgrounds and stuff like that. Gonna sit down and fold this back up though, because I'll probably want me to sit down and actually build stuff instead of being like talking about the Bionicle in general, but super excited. Sorry. So let's get on to the actual build itself, which isn't that complicated. Pour out the pieces real quickly. Nothing else in this bag, I don't think. Nope, we are pretty good, pretty set. Also just kind of trying to make a video longer too, because I don't want to like be super boring with a very short one. Ooh, look at this face mask piece here. That is so cool looking. It's not what I'm used to at the other builds I've done, because I've done the Taraga, and those have like little see-through eyes and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool that they did go for some different approaches here. So let's actually start building this character instead of just me talking all day long. So let's get to the build process, which take our little main body piece here, probably flip it upwards though, and start putting our feet in. So take the first one, pop it into the body, take the next one, plop that one in there as well. There's our little feet, really cool there. And then we gotta start putting in our arms and stuff like that. There is a left and a right arm, so here is the, what is it, right one for this little set here. I think that's the right one, right? It is hard to know. No, it isn't. It is actually the other way. This part is supposed to be facing this way. So make sure you plop that down. So this is actually like a little thrower arm thing. It's actually, you're supposed to like slightly bend back. I have heard these things breaking though, so I don't know if I'd recommend doing that a lot, or just not putting a lot of pressure on it. Oh, here's the other arm. Plop that one in. This one actually doesn't have the little thumb thing right here, so there's no little throwing gimmick on this one. This one's just a basic hand. Still pretty cool though. I'm gonna pop the head on here now, and as you see, as a little cool little thing. Am I supposed to like put these into the part here? I actually don't know. Trying to figure that out. Like, do I need to slap that in? Gonna look at the little picture they have included here to make sure I've done this right. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm making sure. I was making sure that I didn't have to like put these tabs in or whatever in a weird way. It does not seem like we have to do anything like that. And then here is the mask part, which is one of the little stud hole masks, which is pretty cool. So you just pop that in, and there we go. He looks all nice and fancy now. He's all set for the world of Bionicle and doing all of his fun things. But we also got his little disc here, which has his little mask on there. It also has the Toa mask on there. It says Kakama or whatever. Is that the name of the... No, it's not the name of the one guy, isn't it? Because this guy... we actually have the Taraga for this guy, which... I'm going to zoom out my camera here. There's actually a bit of a size difference with these guys. Like, wow, that's kind of impressive there. But, oh, actually, look at that. Wasn't this one called... Sorry, y'all, I'm still a bit of a noob. It is Oniwa, or Oniwa, or something like that. Not super used to the pronunciations yet. But there you go, it looks pretty cool overall. You can't actually swap around the mask and stuff like that, because they do just our little studs there. So if you wanted to, you can sit down and make your own little characters and stuff like that. Oh, here's what I was talking about, the head molds earlier. You can actually see they're very different in ways. But yeah, if you wanted to, you can sit down and be like, look, he's now a different type of Matoran character. Pretty cool, though. I guess let's get on to the main gimmick of the thing before I make this video any longer, because I know I've been just kind of talking throughout most of this today. Sorry for that to y'all. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit chatty about it. Really enjoy this whole little concept here. Okay, I'm just going to keep knocking down stuff, aren't I? So I want to put all that to the side. So we got the little disc here. And here's our little disc. I have heard they can just slot into the back, so you can just... What is it? Yeah, you can. So you can just sit down, match it up with the little head spikes back there, and you can just have it slot into the back like that. But let's say if you want it in the hands, all you have to do is slide it into this right here. Or, am I doing this wrong? Yeah, I am. Okay. So there's a little sliding mechanism right there, and then there's a little slide bar right there. You just slide it on in. That's like the back of the head. And then you can sit down and shoot at a target here. So let's get a beat 'em on pin and just set this up real quickly for us. And just gotta make sure I'm doing this completely correctly. I'm like, So we'll set this up real quickly. Pull back the arm here. And just, well, that didn't work as correctly as I was hoping. See if I can actually do this properly. Try hitting the target. Pull back and just... There we go. We actually managed to hit the target that time. Though it did not knock it down, so there's not much impact to it. But it does actually fly a pretty decent range. But that's kind of pretty much it for this little video here. I just wanted to talk about Bionicle and stuff and just get super excited about this character. Really love Huki as a character as well. Just a lot of cool things about all these Matoran characters. At some point I'll get the rest of the set, but right now I just wanted to show off the first one. I don't know if I'll make videos on the other guys, but I just wanted to be super excited and just talk about some cool Bionicle things. And I am sorry for being a bit of a noob. I'm still very new to Bionicle in general, but super excited about it. Just, I love these guys. Just, love them. Love them, love them, love them. That's pretty much it for right now. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye-bye. Woo!